So George, it's been probably a very busy and maybe challenging few weeks for you, but obviously the move to Northampton, imminent now. Have you thought about that a lot, or are you just really focusing in on the end of the season with the Scarlets?
Yeah, obviously it's been a busy few weeks. It's a challenge now, looking forward to it. It's obviously a big move, but something I'm very excited about to push me as a player going forward. But obviously, I'm here now into the end of the season, and I'm really focusing on what we've achieved this season. It's been a long season for the boys, and myself included. It's going to be just as a finish. Hopefully, if we can get a good win on a week Saturday, and hopefully keep pushing for the playoffs then.
I mean, it was a great atmosphere here on Saturday for the derby. Brilliant result. I mean, it's great for our supporters really to have this at the end of the season, just a really exciting end.
Exactly. Obviously it's been like a long season, but a lot of hard work's gone into it, and the support from minute one to end of the season has been huge. And for the players, it's good for us to award the fans with some a chance of some silverware and a chance of some some glory to the club. And obviously myself and all the boys are really keen to really push on that now.
And how important has it been, because obviously you were away on international duty, for the boys there, the wider squad, they've really kept the sort of home fires burning, haven't they, really, as well?
Yeah, exactly. Obviously when we go away, obviously the squad's a bit depleted, but the squad we've got here is obviously a quality squad we've got, and to be fair, they kept the ground going and kept us going forward, and they've put us in a position now where we are competing this season.
It's funny, you scored your debut, actually, your senior debut was against Treviso, 2 tries on that occasion, and then your final game here, is going to be against Treviso as well. When you look back at how quickly you sort of rise in terms of international success, and possibly Lions now as well, can you believe it, or is it still catching up with you, some of it?
Yeah, it's just one of those ones that you guys hold on for the ride, I guess. It's been pretty intense and pretty busy. I've loved every step of it. It's been things I've dreamt about growing up, and I'm still working hard to keep them going, I guess, and it's just a case of just trying to work hard and keep them going now, I guess.
And in terms of your last game, Treviso, massive game, but nothing to be taken for granted in terms of that opposition either. No,
exactly. Obviously Treviso have proved themselves on many occasions this season and the past few seasons. Obviously they're a big quality outfit now. They've got a lot of physical guys and a lot of playmakers in the backs now as well. So obviously they're coming here to obviously last few games for them. They want to go out with the flair as well, and obviously they're going to try and stop us reaching the playoffs. But I think the boys have trained well. We had a good few wins under our belts now, and I think it's going to stand us in good stead.
What would it mean to the squad? I mean, the supporters, obviously, it's going to be a huge amount for them. It's been a few years until a big semi-final. What would it mean to the players?
It'd be huge, I guess. Obviously, we've gone a few seasons now without, obviously making the playoffs or making any silverware. Obviously, you play rugby to win things, and you come to, you work so hard and you want to be the best to obviously to say that, innit? And last few seasons we've been cut short on a number of occasions, but the quality we've got in the squad at the moment, and the desire that we've got as well, it's huge, and I think that really shows when it comes to the pitch on the weekend, or when it comes to training, the boys are working extra hard to make sure we give ourselves the best chance of being in that position to win and to be in the playoffs.
And for you personally, with your last game, obviously for the Scarlets, have you thought a lot about that, or is it literally just about making sure you get that win, that performance?
Obviously, it was the last home game, and it'd be a bit of a sad day for me. Obviously, I've been here a good few years now since the academy system and the age grade, and got a lot of massive support from the fans here, and they've been good to me from minute one. And it's going to be a bit of a sad occasion, because obviously you've got a lot of good friends here with the boys and the squad, but obviously hopefully we can make it a good experience to finish.
What would you say to supporters in terms of the amount that you've had, the people that you've met over the last few years, particularly those who followed your career through the internationals?
Just a massive thanks, really. Do you know what I mean? It's been, from minute one, it's been a heck of a ride. Do you know what I mean? It's been it's been awesome. Do you know what I mean? And the fans have been awesome where we go. Week in, week out, whether it be home or away, they're always there.
Your dad included.
And my dad included. The fans will be in there. Do you know what I mean? And singing songs, and George, you're gonna get you and all that. And it's great for me to have that support, and the boys have that support from the crowd, and the boys really love the support we have here, and it's a great family feel with all the the fans calling the boys, and the boys really appreciate it.
Well, in terms of obviously going forward, looking forward to the playoffs, would it be really, I suppose, if you're looking at a new chapter, the best way to finish?
Exactly.
To be out on a high?
I think not just for my chapter finish, I think for the whole boys, you know, this season's been an up and down season, and we've worked so hard to get ourselves in this position, and I think it's going to be the best result for us if we get to the playoffs and really, you know, put our hand up and try and compete.
And Premiership rugby, have you thought about that an awful lot, or are you just really still keeping?
Yeah, at the moment I just focus on the Scarlet at the moment. Obviously you got a few games, well, hopefully a few games left, and to finish on a high here, but what will be will come in the future. I'll have to learn a new trade there. And
not thinking about the Lions announcement next week too much?
No.
Okay, well, George, I mean, on behalf of everybody here, all the supporters, I mean, we look forward to Friday on the basis of, I'm sure everybody here wanting to thank you for what you've done and wishing you all the very, very best up in Northampton.
Cheers.